Friends, colleagues, fellow travelers on this intricate and beautiful journey of life, look around you. Look at the tapestry of faces, each one unique, each one etched with stories untold, dreams pursued, and battles fought. We are a collective, a vibrant mosaic of human experience. Yet within this shared space, a subtle, often insidious habit can take root. A habit that can dim our inner light and cloud our perception of our own worth, the habit of comparing ourselves to others. From the earliest days of our awareness, comparison seems almost innate. We observe the child who runs faster, the student who answers quicker, the artist whose colors seem to sing on the canvas. As we navigate adolescence and adulthood, the benchmarks shift, but the tendency persists. We scroll through curated feeds, glimpses into seemingly perfect lives, and a whisper of inadequacy might brush against our hearts. We hear of achievements, accolades, and acquisitions, and a shadow of self-doubt might lengthen within us. But I stand before you today to tell you that this habit, while perhaps ingrained, is not immutable. It is a learned behavior, and what is learned can be unlearned. We possess within us the power to dismantle this self-defeating cycle and to cultivate a profound and unwavering acceptance of our own unique journey. Think for a moment about the sheer improbability of your own existence. Consider the countless events, the intricate dance of genetics and circumstance that conspired to bring you and only you into being. You are a singular expression of the universe, a constellation of talents, experiences, and perspectives that no one else can replicate. To compare this unique and precious existence to another is akin to comparing a sunrise to a symphony. Both are beautiful, both are profound, but they are beautiful and profound in entirely different ways. The yardstick we often use for comparison is inherently flawed. We rarely see the full picture of another person's life. We are presented with carefully selected highlights, the polished surfaces that conceal the struggles, the sacrifices, and the insecurities that lie beneath. We compare our behind-the-scenes reality, the messy drafts and the inevitable setbacks, with someone else's highlight reel, a curated presentation of their perceived successes. This is not a fair comparison, and it inevitably leads to feelings of inadequacy and frustration. Furthermore, the very notion of a universal standard of success or happiness is an illusion. What one person values, be it material wealth, professional acclaim, creative expression, or deep connection, may hold little significance for another. Our paths are diverse, our aspirations are varied, and our definitions of fulfillment are deeply personal. To measure our own progress against someone else's arbitrary milestones is to deny the validity and beauty of our own unique aspirations. The energy we expend in comparing ourselves to others is a precious resource that could be directed towards our own growth and fulfillment. Every moment spent dwelling on someone else's perceived advantages is a moment stolen from nurturing our own talents, pursuing our own passions, and celebrating our own progress. It is a form of self-sabotage, a subtle erosion of our self-esteem that can hinder us from reaching our full potential. So how do we break free from this ingrained habit? The journey begins with awareness. We must become conscious of the moments when we find ourselves engaging in comparison. Notice the thoughts that arise, the feelings that accompany them. Are they feelings of envy, resentment, or inadequacy? Simply acknowledging these patterns is the first step towards dismantling their power. Once we become aware of the tendency to compare, we can begin to challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, what am I truly seeing? Am I seeing the whole picture or just a carefully constructed facade? What are my own unique strengths and talents? What progress have I made on my own journey? By consciously questioning the validity of our comparisons, we can begin to weaken their hold on our self-perception. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful antidote to comparison. When we focus on the abundance in our own lives, on the things we have to be thankful for, our health, our relationships, our opportunities, we shift our attention away from what we perceive we lack in comparison to others. Gratitude allows us to appreciate our present circumstances and to recognize the inherent value in our own experiences. Embrace your own unique journey. Understand that your path is yours alone, with its own set of challenges and triumphs. There is no one-size-fits-all blueprint for a fulfilling life. Your timeline is your own, your pace is your own, and your definition of success is yours to define. Celebrate your own milestones, no matter how small they may seem in the eyes of others. Acknowledge your growth, your resilience, and your unique contributions to the world. Shift your focus from external validation to internal growth. Instead of seeking approval or measuring your worth based on the achievements of others, turn your attention inward. What are your values? What brings you joy and fulfillment? What are your personal goals? When we align our actions with our inner compass, our sense of self-worth becomes less dependent on external comparisons. Practice self-compassion. Be kind and understanding towards yourself just as you would be towards a dear friend. Acknowledge your imperfections and your struggles without judgment. Recognize that setbacks and challenges are an inevitable part of the human experience. When we treat ourselves with compassion, we create a safe space for growth and resilience, a space where the need for external validation diminishes. Limit your exposure to triggers. If certain social media accounts or interactions consistently lead to feelings of comparison, consider limiting your exposure to them. Curate your environment to support your well-being and to nurture a positive self-image. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, who celebrate your successes and offer support during challenges. Remember that everyone is on their own journey, facing their own unique set of obstacles and opportunities. What appears to be effortless success in another person's life may be the result of years of hard work, perseverance, and sacrifice that you are not privy to. Instead of viewing others' achievements as a threat to your own self-worth, try to see them as a source of inspiration and possibility. Finally, understand that true fulfillment comes not from surpassing others, but from becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on your own growth, your own progress, and your own unique potential. Embrace your strengths, acknowledge your weaknesses, and strive to learn and evolve each day. Your journey is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be peaks and valleys, moments of exhilaration and moments of doubt. But through it all, remember the inherent worth and beauty of your own unique existence.